They will think they have only packed rims here. But we only have the rims on top. But under full with cables. And yesterday we have to take some off to expose this side. And that is some of the exhibits that we have here. Now, this is the warehouse.
Yeah. So this is where they put the cables.
Yes. So this is actually entrance where the trucks normally will come in and they will offload. So it was after the place was full and they couldn't pack in more, then they decided to.
That means they were doing a lot.
Yeah, they were doing a lot. And this has been going on years. Yes, just not now.
Okay.
It has been going on. The whole of last year they were using cables to produce.
Yeah. At least it's good we came here. You've seen it for yourself. I think we have to do the other one, then we are done. Then we can brief you. Okay. So
they came in.
Yeah, they came in. So all this ashes you are seeing is from this.
So they were seeking to burn the evidence.
So when we were coming, we came and we saw very huge fire. So they were trying to burn the evidence before we get here. So we have to prevent them from burning this. So this.
So you can capture this one as well.
You have to repeat it.
Yeah. So what I mean is, after taking the pellets off the cables, they bring it here to burn So that is what we have over there. So they are in the process of melting all this.
no, but the immediate thing is to stop every movement now.
And we are going this way. Also, the export like this.
In that raw form.
In that raw form.
So we import cables.
Yes.
We're unable to account for them. They take it and then export it. That's terrible.
Yes.
Anyway.
Okay, so now let's go to the warehouse itself. Yes. They also have what they call aluminum blocks. The raw aluminum blocks. So that one, they cut the cables into pieces and compress it with a machine. So it becomes raw form, but it is raw. They export that one also. It's not melted.
The one that we saw earlier.
The one that we are just going there. It's there behind us. So we'll go there like blocks. So let's go there and I'll show you how that one is.
They all use the same cable.
Okay. Ongoing for so many years. From the intel we had here, according to some of even their own workers, this has been going on from 3-4 years ago.
Yes.
They were producing these products from the 𝐒𝐶G cables. So it's not even a new thing. So you can imagine the amount of money that they have been able to get from it. And now people sell it very cheap to them. From here, I want us to go and you see the modules, how they conceal it. They have a warehouse that when they buy, they stack all the cables there. But it was full, so they have to devise another way of concealing it. So all the car rims you are seeing there, it's not rims. It's actually cables. They have packed the cables there and covered it up with the rims. So we'll go there, you look at it. They will now go to the warehouse itself and you also see the quantity of cables we have there.
The committee submitted this report and indicated that contrary to the 2,500 figure that was given when we got to the port, 1,300 containers and over could not be accounted for, which means they were missing. Let me put on record that these things have been happening since 2019. And as you can see for yourself, based on where we went, it's a syndicate that has been operating for some years now. As minister, I've taken a decision to break this syndicate. We would chase everybody, pursue every organization that has been operating this cartel. Clearly, as you can see, these are ECG cables. They are meant to be used by ECG. But they end up in these factories, and then they melt them in their smelter and produce aluminum rods. That is criminal. I've realized that some misguided element wants to play the NDC MPP politics. Let me assure them that is not going to work. As minister, I've sworn an oath, and it's my duty to ensure that the right thing is done. We would pursue them and ensure that the perpetrators are brought to book. We will do everything we can to trace these containers because they have serial numbers, they have manifest. And let me thank the port authorities and the Director General of the Ghana Ports for cooperating with us and providing us with information. And also to thank the general public. They have been providing the security agencies with information that has led to the arrest of these people. Where we are here, as you can see from behind, a lot of ECG cables stuck in this warehouse, and they've all bolted. Indians and Chinese people have run away. So far, some people have been arrested, and we would ensure that the law takes its course. Why we have this problem is because if you look at the records, and I have the report here, in 2014, ECG's planned procurement was 1.397 billion. By the end of the year, they procured 8.2 billion. And so they engaged in frivolous over expenditure, procured items that they did not have money to clear, and that is what has brought us this far. The same with 2023. Their planned procurement was less than 1 billion. They ended up procuring 8.3 billion. That is more than 7.3 billion over and above what was approved for them. So if you look at the records, in 2022, they procured 1.3 billion. In 2023, they procured 8.3 billion. In 2024, they procured 8.2 billion. Way above what was approved for them. More than 700%. And so let me make it clear. Those who think that they can engage in political football, those who think they can use this to try and equalize, it will not work. Since 2019, this crime is being perpetrated on the state. The then government slept on it. This government will not allow this to continue. And as minister, I would ensure that we curtail this, we follow and apprehend those responsible, and retrieve the containers. In simple terms, I want my containers. Simple as that. And wherever the containers are, we'll trace them. And those we've apprehended, we'll not just prosecute them, we'll go to court and seek an order to sell those assets there to defray the cost so that we'll use that money to invest in the grid system and to make power delivery available and reliable. Thank you very much.
Watch TV, promoting sustainable development.